913, welcome back. Subscription services and memberships, I mean, it's just a part of our lives these days, right? But are they worth all the fees? Heather Kelly is a technology reporter with the Washington Post. Set out to answer this question for us. Heather, hi, good morning.
Hello.
All right, so specifically, you talked a little bit about Amazon Prime here, which, of course, is pretty big in our neck of the woods. So tell us about the basics. I mean, how much does it cost, and is the service worth it here?
Absolutely. So Amazon Prime recently jacked up its price about $20 a year. You're not going to necessarily see that charge right away. It really depends on when you signed up. But I think throughout the rest of the year, people are going to notice when they pay for their annual membership, they're paying $139 a year now. And it does over the years, they've added a lot. The biggest thing is still fast, free shipping, included shipping. It's not free. You're paying for it ahead of time. It also has Prime Video streaming, which has some great shows. And then you have some grocery, which we can get to in a second. They're not necessarily a deal. And the rest is a lot of smaller stuff. Like you get some free music, some free books that you can read, some free games.
I mean, when you put it like that, is it worth it?
It totally depends on the people. So I actually did a big survey of everybody in the office. And the first thing you want to do is actually go to your Amazon account and look up what you ordered in 2021. It's kind of a riot. And you can see how many you ordered. I ordered 76 things somehow. I don't know how. And
it's like we all do it in a blur or something.
I don't remember any of it, much like the last 2 years. And so you can see how much you really use it. Now, if you're ordering more than 14 things a year, and they're mostly under $25, and you really, really need them fast, you need that next day or 2 day shipping, then Amazon Prime is going to be worth it for you. That's going to make up for the cost that you would normally pay for that exact shipping. But the thing is, I don't think that applies to a lot of people. Anybody can use Prime or can use Amazon without paying for Prime. You'll still get really fast shipping, and you just need about $25, I think, is the minimum order, and it's free.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Because I have to say, I pay for Prime because it's just kind of what I've always done. And when you say that, technically you're paying for the shipping in advance, I've never thought about it that way, but that's true. It's like, there's no such thing as a free lunch, right?
Exactly. And if you use it a ton, oh yeah, it's going to be a total steal. I found a lot of new parents. It makes sense. Like you're in that panicked middle of the night. Oh my God, I need a wrap for my baby. Like they order a lot of small things.
Right.
But for the rest of us, we can usually just wait a little bit.
And I mean, when it comes to shopping on a place like Amazon, I mean, what are some things we need to consider before we do that?
So Amazon, as I'm sure we've all discovered, is a bit of a tricky place to shop to begin with. It actually requires a bit more work up front, I found. I've done a lot of research into these brands we've never heard of. You might, want to buy a pair of sneakers, and there's 15 brands with the exact same sneakers, and you've never heard of them. How do you know it's a scam? And it's really hard to kind of go through there and read reviews. And I mean, reviews at this point, who really knows? And so sometimes you want to go to a place like Target, where there's just a few fewer third-party sellers.
Yeah, that's a good point. And you can kind of hold it in your hand. There's something to be said still these days, even in 2022, about like tangibly holding something in your hand.
Still go to stores. Yeah,
exactly. When it comes to other subscription services or memberships, are there any other companies that kind of stand out in your mind that maybe we're overlooking?
So it's funny. Amazon finally has its first, I would say, real competitor is Walmart, of all people. It makes a lot of sense to think about it. They have similar logistics system set up. They have warehouses everywhere. And they have a shipping benefit that's $98 a year. It's the same speed as Amazon. It has most of the same products. Amazon would say they have more, but more of what? More things that perhaps are from third-party sellers. It's really hard to tell. So if you're just going for the basics, that could be a really good option for a lot of people.
Oh, that's a good point. More of what necessarily, sort of like a quantity over or quality over quantity type deal. Maybe that's where Walmart's coming in on that regard.
Exactly. Walmart does have its own third-party sellers, so it is becoming, again, more work there too. But you can narrow it down. Things just sold by Walmart, that's how I roll. Usually a buyer was involved, like a person went out and touched this thing and approved it to be sold in stores.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, the Washington Post, Heather Kelly for us this morning, talking about subscription services and memberships, hopefully saving us a bit of cash. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.